think we're back. Good evening, folks. We're going to play some more Final Fantasy IV. Never mind what the title card says. Oh, I see we already have some questions in chat. Well, just go ahead and knock those out. First, I'm going to pull up my save file. It's quick and easy since I'm the SNES. Look at that. A full hand there, chat. We got a royal flush. Like at least 3 royals in that party, literally. Okay. Yeah. Growing boy's gotta eat if your attendance is gonna be spotted because you gotta make dinner. What you gotta do? Being Italian, I can't countenance people going hungry. So go mangia. Buon appetito. And enjoy that theme, Chad. Just drink it in. Alright, so our first question tonight, came in early. Does Heather Dellaraine return the cart? All is referring to the breakout character from Comet Frame Exceed S. She's actually, she only makes a rather small cameo in the preview of Double S. But Comet Frame Exceed backers will receive the F-Cell short story, which stars Heather and her former F-Cell counterpart, Commander Brooks Neal, that raging sociopath. So, Heather, I mean, first of all, it's kind of a loaded question. Because, I mean, first of all, she's a super hacker living in the future. I mean, do you think she actually sullies herself by going to like Laser Mart or whatever they have and doing her own shopping? I mean, you clearly have no idea how the upper echelons buy things, okay? And this is actually an important lesson. So, for poor people, okay, that term is relative. And looking at it from the perspective of the upper class, I'm talking anyone who's even up to like high middle class, right? So you might be pulling down like 70, 80K and thinking you're a big fish. And you're still going to Walmart and hopefully returning the cart, because returning the cart guarantees citizenship. And then, you know, your boomer uncle, he might own like 14 rental properties. He might have a boat. He's got a condo in Miami, right? He's a retired orthodontist, semi-retired, because they don't know how to retire. He might have like a few mil sitting in the bank, right? Like, your uncle's bank account is like what really rich people earn in interest, okay? So, like, the way that, for example, Donald Trump, widely portrayed as a man of the people during his campaign, like, he doesn't walk into McDonald's or KFC and order the burgers, right? He doesn't, you know, buy an organizer cube for his office. He has people to do that. And when he needs something, he sends a guy. So, being as that, she's from the Nouvelle French royal family and is herself a Grand Duchess, which makes a princess look like a scullery maid, by the way. Yeah, she has people, but she makes sure they return the card. She can hack into those ubiquitous parking lot cameras. make sure they do. And if they don't, they get subscribed to all kinds of weird porn sites. Oh, you had her pegged as a Harley Quinn knockoff? Oh, no. No. Heather's a lady. She physically, she gave up sleep for Lent, and it stuck. Right? You start those devotions. You start a new spiritual discipline. It's best not to give it up. No, she gets way more done that way. I mean, when you're managing the care and feeding of a platypus, you need to squeeze every hour out of the day. Alright, well, we got a pretty full chat here, so we're going to get started. Let's go to Fabul-ous. Let's get Fabul-ous. I have not seen Secondhand Lions chat. Yes, these old games. And you're right, Chad. Final Fantasy IV, this game right here, was completed in about a year by a dev team of 14. It has more lasting appeal than AAA games released last year that had like blockbuster movie budgets. It just goes to show that money can't necessarily buy quality. I mean, it can, but there's diminishing returns hit you really fast after a certain point. You know what? So as not to make this weird, let's be Yang. There we go. Actually, I've not had the time to check this guy out. Interesting thing about Yang is because he's a monk class, and you want him doing unarmed damage. That's where he excels. Those claws don't actually add to his damage. What they do is just impose elemental qualities on his attacks. Yeah, we gotta get him some stuff. I'm sure we'll be able to do soon. Well, there's some secrets here. There necessarily aren't too many. I think this castle is pretty straightforward, except for one thing. We'll get to that. Heather isn't crazy, chat. She's just a street-smart misfit in a world she never made. Right, she has broken the mirror. You gotta break the mirror, chat. I'm imprisoning you. Not sleeping at all will help you do that. Well, that's not good. Looks like they lost a major battle. First of all, let's see what we need. It's always good to take stock first. That's actually pretty decent. Oh, I need more A-10s. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Don't need to sleep at the inn. Lots of recommendations in the chat for the movie Secondhand Lions. Noted. I know people have been asking me to review Falling Down and a couple other things, but I'd have to add that to the list. Guys, be sure to catch Rawl's game stream this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to catch that, everybody. Okay. And here we have the next evolution of Cecil's armor. So I'm not going to worry about getting all the claws necessarily because they're not going to up-gangs attack damage directly. But I'll get Cecil a new set of armor. Let me make absolutely sure I don't already have that somehow. It's been a while since I played this. Okay, he's got darkness. So we'll get him black. This is incidentally why this game could never be made today, chat. I mean, it's sad, but just imagine how the Death Cult would freak out over this. I mean, and after it kind of served Nintendo right for taking out all the Christian references. Like, look at that Yang. I mean, they couldn't even call him a monk, just because it would be too close to something religious. It's religious adjacent. So his character class is karate. I mean, there's an argument to be made that it defines it, right? It's practice the martial arts. Come on. That's nice. Working our defense. But offense is important, so let's get defense. It's good to strike the first blow, it is best to strike the last blow. What else we got? So many he's already got a fire one. What do you think, chat? Should we do the antipode here? Should we have him wield fire and ice, keeping in mind that some monster types that are weak to one absorb the other? Or should we throw a curveball and get some lightning on there? Oh, Hail Caesar, a Tale of the Christ. Yeah, I dug that one. And it's interesting that it did catch a lot of flack from the Hollywood press. The scene with the theologians from different faiths consulting with the studio head on Jesus was priceless. Excuse me, just had to adjust something there. Waiting for a chat to chime in. Okay, I'm seeing Thunder. I think Thunder's winning. Let's do that. So why these guys don't sell any for him? Kind of weird how they have all this Black Knight stuff. So you wonder if, like Baron, Fabul had Dark Knights sometime in the past. Oh, one guy did say that their main force was wiped out. Wonder if they had some Black Knights on staff. I don't know. It's fun to imagine. So, okay. Oh, did I drop some frames there? I don't think you guys missed anything. Have to keep an eye on that. Oh yeah, it's true for time. Secret entrances. Alright, nice potion grab back there. Let's see what else we got. Yes, after a certain point, I would say that the trope of the final boss in a JRPG ending up being like some Reddit version of God is pretty warranted enough. It's naming way. I mean, that really seemed to come in. I think I'm dropping frames here. Let me adjust something. Let's go to crash the whole thing. We're gonna try something. Okay. Actually can't adjust the bitrate right now. Let me know, is the stream dropping out, chat, or is it just me? Oh, look at that. Family man. Shows loyalty and gratitude. What a friend. I don't know. This guy... I don't want to throw shade at the man, but... Egg just seems more reliable than kind. I'm gonna go this way. You know, they say that you're like the average of who you hang out with, so someone might want to get some better influences. But yeah, that whole trope of, oh, like, God is evil, and he's the final boss of this game. At least when it comes to Nintendo, and then later Sony consoles, that was more of a 3D thing. That's kind of a post-cultural Ground Zero thing, because I associate that with, like, Xenogears, or Final Fantasy X. What you usually get in 90s 2D RPGs is the trope of, well, the main antagonist's goal is just to destroy everything, right? He's a hyper-nihilist because that's all we can really agree on. Right? You know, everybody can agree that destroying everything would be bad. At least they could back then. Nowadays, who knows? Apparently that stopped working because then they had to switch to the whole Clash of the Titans remake plot. And I'm skipping the dancers because, really, if you've seen one, you've seen them all, and they take them a lot of time. Okay. Seen the King's bedroom, let's go see him. Oh, it's Dornall. Oh, looks like he has a cold. Feel better, buddy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, the evil Church of Evil trope. Find that everywhere. And it's because Christians don't control the culture, and no one's afraid of them. We're going to get a little topical look at that incident with the pastor in Canada recently. I don't really see him doing that with any other houses of worship, right? And which side the bread's buttered on. But it's gonna come back to bite him. Not necessarily in this life, but it will. Martyrs are the seeds of the church. And look at Yang vouching for us. He's the king. Total king. Building tension really well here. Like we established that Golbez is after the crystals. We'll go to any length to get them. We're in trouble. Trouble's real. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a running theme in this game that I just noticed. It's amazing how much you notice with every playthrough of this the first time, but there's a theme of characters being orphaned and like families being broken up, which is portrayed as a negative. Like you don't have a lot of strong, independent women's deciding they need to find themselves and grow by doing their own thing. It's like through spousal abandonment and child neglect. I think, Chen, should we help him defend the crystal? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Recognizes Cecil, but not Edward. Everybody ignores Edward. He's good at being heard, but not seen. If you think about it. And last D&D game Dornall joined was predicated on the evil church, but the villain was an evil cult using the evil church to bring about the end of the world. Oh, so it's a twofer. The evil church of evil engaged in militant nihilism. Yeah, I'm not surprised you didn't find it interesting. It's just done to death. It's like the only plot you can do in fantasy anymore. Like, what I would do is a plot where you are internal investigators working for the bishop who suspects a cult trying to infiltrate the church. And your job is to find and burn them. How about them apples? I think that's interesting. Oh, I forgot it went into an auto battle here. I dimly remembered something like this happening, but I thought that we'd have the chance to like, stay the night after this. Oh well, not a big deal. Once again, we're early enough that nobody's really got anything too special equipped. It's all pretty basic equipment. Except for Cecil, but he's the only character who's in every single battle in the game. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're facing a better class of villain. Fighting generals now. Small fry first. Well, I didn't get to that rank by dying in this country. Oh, Netflix Castlevania, yeah. Oh, you're getting me started on that now. That's a great example of what Devin Stack talks about, which is people who are like ostensibly like, oh, I'm based, I'm red-pilled. Yeah, I don't give money to people who hate me. But dude, have you seen the new Castlevania on Netflix? It's not propaganda because I like it. Like, no. No, I don't get it. If you didn't like it, it wouldn't be effective propaganda. Right? The best propaganda appeals to the lowest common denominator. So no, that show is just self-congratulatory, like r/atheism propaganda. It's just every black legend trope. That's been debunked for years in one place. And if you like Castlevania Netflix, there's something wrong with you. Like, spiritually. Not even joking. Oh! Wow. Okay. Member of chat was just involved in more action than I am here. So we had cops and police dogs stopping traffic to chase a bad guy. They got him? Okay. Oh, so Warren Ellis got canceled? No, they'll just... It's like the Hydra, they'll... Two more will take his place. Two more worse than him. Oh, those guys are screwed, Chad. They're underserving with you. So there's a bit of foreshadowing. The king has taken refuge with the women and children. Sounds like a strong leader. Yeah, it is exactly. At least chat did not get mistaken for the bad guy. Man, how are these guys giving Fabul-ous forces any trouble at all? This must be one of the fights they nerfed. Uh-oh. I don't think he's going anywhere now. He's lost his sense of self-preservation. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. Physical attacks break the charm. And back to... Yes! Yes, Emo Dracula on Netflix. That's what we're just talking about. Wingman made it out this time. Oh no! Stunning betrayal. Oh, they have shapeshifters. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have any healers right now. What? Letter's charm. Okay. It's waiting for him to hit himself. So I can't really take the credit that battle is mostly point and click. Edward's really the only guy with any kind of magic, and it's really more effective just having a fight. He's out damaging Yang at this point. no, he tripped. Oh, look at that. There's no man behind. So it's not to just be negative. One recent property that I was pleasantly surprised portrayed the church well was the new game Bloodstain. But again, didn't come out of a major studio. It was crowdfunded by, I believe, by the guy who created the original Symphony of the Night. So it's kind of a repudiation of Netflix Castlevania. It's like the demons invaded Earth and the church really did drive invasion back. We're getting a good scene here. Look at this. It's the man. Kina's back, chat. Perhaps he can join us in repelling these invaders. But how did he get here? So there's a nice turn of phrase. Because fight with us can either mean fight on our side or fight against us. And that's what Kine has in mind. I'm pretty sure I have to lose this one. But I'm not going down with my sword in his cheek. Now I know how the monsters feel. Them jumping around all over the place. And he's been leveling up. Ooh, let's look at that. Kine versus Cecil round 1. Decisive defeat for Cecil. Sad. Oh, he's gonna finish him off. And honestly, I forgot how evil Kine is on his first screen appearance. This is great. And look at that! New BFF. Don't have it. Yeah, I'm getting out. Picture with a little tank of nitrous oxide, bramyl nitrate gas in his coat pocket. Don't you look at me! And he's gonna down a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Cut off a guy's ear. David Lynch fans will understand. Why do I pronounce it Kine? Because that's his name. Look at the counter. It's always been Kine. Ka-E. Yeah, I do recommend Bloodstain. It was a lot of fun. Golbez comes on screen for the first time. And boy, he knows how to make an entrance. No offense to other Final Fantasy villains, but we don't first meet him derping around in the desert, like, complaining about sand on his boots. Which has its own appeal. But, you know, they're Joker fans, and then they're Vader fans. They can get along, but it's a little bit like being a Beatles man or a Rolling Stones man, right? Both have their place. Look at that. How pulpy is that? You just kidnapped a princess. Oh boy. We got thrashed. Yes, Raul is correct. There's no way to get Kane out of Cain. I love this. Renia saves everyone. So this is really interesting because in story structure terms, this should be where the first pinch is. But, man, the sheer scope of it is really on the scale of a second act low point. I mean, this wasn't just a complication or wrinkle to overcome. Like, we're basically back to square one. Again, just amping up the dramatic tension. David was right when he said that the story really carries this. Like Superman carrying a golf ball. Or a slice of bread. Once again, our little homeschooling success is taking point. You don't see a katakana on screen? Look up in chat. We'll wrote it down. Oh, here goes Shimaska. I'll go Janai. Let's look longingly at where the crystal was. This melancholy music plays. It's really Nobuo Uematsu's calling card. Yes, exactly, chat, as my buddy Author Judy Counts pointed out. It's all about the pretty graphics now. I have photorealistic chest high walls. It's all photorealistic chest high walls these days. Alright. First, consolation prize time. There it is. I've been waiting for that shield upgrade. Yeah. Only one thing missing. We'll get it soon. Rescuing the princess out of foppery and gloom. Is there any other reason? I can't think of it. Yeah, those guys made it. Oh no! They're distraught, Chad. Let's leave them to collect themselves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Because honestly, at this point, Yep. I'm gonna do it. I know it's coming. And Principle's not a suicide pact. Hop into my time machine here. Change the past. Better my future. The bard costume might be worth keeping around the fun of parties. I think I'll just switch the two rings up and combine them later. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? That might trigger something. So hold on. Doing the right thing guided by the correct passions is more good than merely doing the right thing dispassionately. Well, there's something to that. What I will say is that there's this idea that I don't know if Kant started it, but it's that not just any self-interest, but any enjoyment derived from doing a good deed taints it somehow. And this kid's cute. I don't know. I think that it's a fuller expression of charity for both parties to not benefit, but like when you love someone, right? Like doing right by your spouse. Would your spouse consider herself more loved if you're just grudgingly and stoically doing your duty as a husband, or might have been formidable in his day, but you lost the crystal? It's hard to recover from that. But at least we get to stay for free. So now the plot turns from trying to rebel against Baron, because we saw how well that went, to the more concrete concern of rescuing Rosa, which is honestly an improvement. The focus of the plot is sharpening. They're basically like, hey, I know. Let's steal a nuke from a superpower. Let's just crack into that silo. How hard can it be? Okay, but luckily they do have the defected former captain of the Air Force here. So that's going to help. He's going to have some inside knowledge. Overthinking dumb jokes is how mankind advances. Exactly. I mean, look at Da Vinci's helicopter going. Not to say that helicopters are dumb, they're awesome. But Da Vinci's initial sketch is pretty laughable by modern standards. But you know, at least he had the guts to put a rough draft out there. One flaw I'm seeing is this long wind-up on the, well, we've got arrested the end thing. I mean, I know they're it made sense when they're trying to convey the player to go to the end, but I don't know, I would have brought it up again. It's kind of irrelevant. Whatever. What do I know? This is Square, soft, and like coming into the height of their powers. Alright, he's gonna set us up with a ship. Alright, so here we have confirmation there have been past Dark Knights. So there's a story here. See, if they were smart, maybe if Square Enix still knew their stuff, they would have taken this as a story seed for any proposed Final Fantasy IV sequel. But I want to know more about the Dark Knights. A bit of a Faustine bargain here. There we go. The Ultimate Dark Knight Sword. And this thing is pretty sweet, because it's Vorpal. It has a chance to instantly kill an enemy with one hit. Yeah, unprecedented crisis is how I put it. I mean, let's take a moment to appreciate the literacy of this translation, which, according to David Stewart, was done by, like, the bottled water delivery guy in Square Japan or something. And Nintendo knew they were marketing this to kids, that's why they did a lot of the censorship. But they left a word like unprecedented in here. Because, you know, they figured Gen Xers go to school, they can read this. And yeah, they could. Now, I don't know. It's a bit over the TikTok character limit. That's my yelling at clouds moment. That just for you. Let's equip this bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh, it even increases defense. I'm kind of going to miss that, I won't lie to you. Kind does not become a paladin. Okay, well, an expert has corrected me. Helicopters are in fact dumb. It's just the aerodynamics really don't immediately make sense. Stop me if you've heard this one, but it reminds me of bumblebees. Okay, not the Transformer, the actual bugs. For the longest time, entomologists couldn't figure out how they stayed in the air, because just looking at their flight characteristics and their aerodynamics, bumblebees should not be able to fly on the wings they have. And it was only when they slowed down footage of bumblebees in flight they realized that what the wings do is, with each flap, they slightly tilt forward. So that apparently increases the lift, and it gives them enough to lift their plump little yellow and black bodies. Oh yeah, have a good night, CL. Oh, interesting. So, a lot of Da Vinci's designs would work if you flipped apart. Wow, like this blood if you flip the wings over and over. So he was onto something. They're gonna guard here? Yeah, okay. I get it. we will definitely want to save. Do one last check here. And soon, I think right about now, we have caught up with one of my previous saves. So that's cool. So it only took me like 20 years, but I made up for lost time. Oh, so long ago that we hardly knew you. Alright. Ready to get on the love boat? Oh, not quite, apparently. Watch this. I don't need any of your equipment to meet these guys. Edward certainly doesn't even just hide. No problem. Wow. Jacked up this encounter rate. Okay. Oh, weird. I probably should have. Wow. Probably should have leveled up Yang a bit, but oh well. I think that might become a moot point. Is my co-host still in chat? Dornall, you out there? Pretty quiet, buddy. I do treasure your insights. Oh no, yeah, he's getting levels. Great. Okay. So in that case, I'll lose that progress. The story's kind of taken over at this point, but that's okay. Don't really mince words. Circa like 2004, this would be a lavishly, inexpensively produced, fully rendered CG cutscene. Lots of flowy clothes. With a soft lens effect. Nope, we're just using sprites. I might date myself here, but honestly, I found these games more engaging when I had to use my imagination to fill in what the sprites were signifying. I had to kind of flush out the action in my head. Oh, hey, Dornall's back. I was just wondering if you were here. I missed you. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, exactly. Roughly 20-minute CG cutscene. Whereas I am still partly in control of this. I can't move the characters, but I can advance the dialogue. Oh, listen to that. Once again, the sound design just sets the mood. And we're just gonna chill on our cruise here. I think Ben Shapiro will be up on the promenade deck to make a speech about owning lift. Yeah, Hideo Kojima is admittedly a frustrated film director who tries to turn video games into movies instead, and sadly succeeded. Like, he's been asked before, will there ever be a Metal Gear Solid movie? And he's like, it already is. He's got a point. He shouldn't, but he does. Yeah, 20 minutes might be a bit conservative for Kojima. Oh, by the way, I recall someone saying there are no kaiju in this world. Oh. I'm still alive. But he does, Kojima hangs out with movie star. I don't know, David Hayter has distinguished himself on film. I think he was on like the third category or something. By the way. Oh. It honestly terrified me the first time I played this. And once again, gang just being a boss. Let's see Cecil jumping in there after him. I mean, he is loaded down with armor. Still, it's a principle. It's too bad CL missed this. He does enjoy a good fight. Nessie isn't in this game, but Ogopogo is. Ooh. Waking up alone on a beach with a pounding headache. Shipwreck Survivor? Or Cabo San Lucas Bender Aftermath, you decide, Jet. Oh. Edward can't help us here. Oh, this might be Florida. You know, Mega Man here. A bit of separating anxiety. It's only going to get worse. This theme is second only to the sad walking away music from the Incredible Hulk. Captain should have paid the $350. Yeah. Where's Shapiro? With all the other rats from the ship, chat. Don't worry, they're fine. Just soaking in the sad theme. Right, yeah, CRTs do make pixel art look better. Programmers back in the day would actually account for that. Like, I was recently watching something, reading something about some Sega of Japan developers who were programming games and realizing that, oh, like a pixel isn't exactly square, it's slightly rectangular, it's a little taller than it is wide, and so they'd have to adjust for that. And then, like, they noticed that on most commercial CRTs there was more color bleed than the monitors they were using in the studio, so they decided to use it to basically create shades to mix colors. And they're like, yeah, and now these like super clean HD digital remakes come out, and it just ruins all that. That's why the sprites don't look as good. So if you've ever wondered why, like, modern-day cell-phone remakes of classic N16-bit 2D games don't look as good, that's why. They're just using the wrong display specifications and hardware. There we go, straight from sad melancholy theme to whimsical. Anybody know where we are? The pedestrians might give you a hint. So I'm loath to talk to them. Let's dig in. What's this? Oh, I know someone pointed that out on the previous screen. So there you go, vindicated. I'm talking to Black Mage. Thinking of spooky stuff though. So, uh-oh, if we're on the other end of the Serpent Road. Wow, much dark, very nice. Just let her shelter in place, White Mage. Back when magic was wacky. Yeah, exactly. Alright, this... I can read that. Yeah, I think this is just the same training room we find pretty much everywhere. But there is one bill posted, I think, in the end of this town. It's pretty cool. If that's... Ooh, yeah. Hopefully. Have an ice rod. It's not going to sword the weapons. Oh well. I'm going to wait. Sure, I need something before I buy it. Oh, here's some foreshadowing for you. We'll get back to that. Okay. I'm looking out. Oh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Stepped on landmine. I humiliate Cecil for your benefit, Chad. That's right. It's Cecil Pepe style. We can buy Cure 2s now. That's good. Oh, there we go. Look! Obsolete Froghite. Never forgive nor forget the Baronian pillage and destruction. Oh, they clearly didn't. Frog. It's afraid. Uh-oh. Poison frog. Yeah. Oh, you're in frog status too. What do you say? Should I subject him to... Yeah, stupid Dark Knight. Should I subject the Dark Knight to all the humiliations of this bar? I think so. Oh, thought alert. Gotta be careful. Oh no, this is how you wake up in a bathtub full of ice with your kidney missing and a note saying to get to the hospital. No, I'm no longer Pepe, but I think you'll find this amusing. Not worse than from Yosakers. Up, White Mage. Don't want to use another potion. But a second casting of the spell should reverse it. Also pretty eerie music. Should be the first clue. Oh yeah, oh! Good call. From Pepe to Peppa. Clever. There we go. See, that's why you're the offer. Yeah. Kinda got one over on the old lady there. Anyway. I keep going in here. That's because there's more to see. Yeah, I'm not sleeping here. I'm not blinking for any longer than I have to in a time full of vengeful mages. No thanks. So I think that's about it in the town center. I can imagine a lot. Wait. Look at some books first. Clearly no Doctrine of the Fall here. Yeah, it's almost like there's something broken in human nature. Almost like it doesn't work like intended. Like somehow we're the only species that doesn't naturally reach equilibrium with our environment. And boy, what cause within nature could lead to a rupture of itself? I can't think of anything. Almost like there's some kind of fall. Oh, he doesn't have all his organs. Especially not after he was turned into delicious ham. Teach a darn good lesson. Oh, you have no problem with it now? Oh, I was just following orders. I seriously tried that. Yeah, I should go turn him into a frog again just for that. Alright, Elder though. Elder's pretty cool. He's a merciful guy. I'll give you guys time to read this. I gotta wonder if Leviathan attacks are common. We really didn't hear anything about that before. Kind of came out of left field. Oh, here we go. I gotta break the dark sword habit. Oh, the one I got is just so... Sweet, sweet Vorpal crack. Alright, got a little more of the magic system here. So yeah, guys who are making the Elric analogy, yeah, I think that's a pretty clear influence. Alright, we're getting a quest. Quest for redemption. Make haste slowly. Okay. Ooh. How classic is that line? I'm getting goosebumps. So to redeem yourself, you must first climb Mount Ordeals and renounce this evil sword and gain the Sword of Sacredness. Oh, man. It's like poetry. I've got to climb a mountain, which is where encounters with the divine typically take place in every culture. And he's got to renounce the tools of his trade, which have led him to evil. Kind of reminds me of the Robert De Niro movie The Mission. I've never seen that. It's about a slaver in South America who, to redeem himself, must like climb a waterfall, basically, or like climb up a rushing river upstream, like laying down with all the tools of his trade, with all these heavy iron chains and manacles and stuff. And then throw him down. So, and also, chat, you're right that someone becomes a paladin, but it's not kind. And that forms a contrast between the two of these guys, because if you think about it, either Cecil or Kine, like they could have gone the same way. But there's some difference. Some difference between them. One was overcome by darkness, and one at least is going to get a chance at redemption. Look at that. Well, no one's ever succeeded at this. Like they tried and died. You're just like, yes! So Cecil's growing in virtue a bit. He's not thinking about himself at all, he's thinking about his friends. Now, one could call that foolhardiness, but I think he understands the stakes. That's the difference between courage and rashness. Appreciation of what's at stake and the difficulty. Okay, comic relief time. Oh, you're welcome to all. Yeah, I figure you guys are literate. You know, you're on the internet. You can read. Well, all right. I might have a flaw in my calculus there. Might be giving people too much credit, but Geek Gab's viewers are definitely on the right side of the IQ bell curve, right? But yeah, the main reason I'm not reading all this is, one, I'm not as good at doing voices as David Stewart is. I think he pulls that off really well. And two, my voice is pretty allergy-racked right now with the pollen and mold count due to the crazy weather we've been having around here. So I'm actually trying to spare my voice. But my affliction is your benefit, chat. Is it worth getting the Final Fantasy IV remake? Which one? There's a ton of versions of this game. I would definitely say to stay away from the early mid-aughts 3D polygon, I believe it's the DS version. The graphics just do not hold up. The PS1 version, I believe it's a Final Fantasy Chronicles version packaged with Chrono Trigger, I think. That one's good. They punched up the graphics, but it's still 2D. But I think it might still be the same translation. No, they might have retranslated it. And then there was one David was playing, which was, I think, the PSP version. I don't know. I slightly disagree with him over that. I don't think it's that great. For one thing, the sprites look like generic sprites from like a chibi fashion game. Like, oh, let's put her in a cute little dress. Let's give her a tiara. And the weapon animations don't even look as good as this. So I'd go with the original SNES version if you can get it, or PS1 version. But in the end, it's up to you. Okay. So now I have a party again. I gotta agree with my co-host here. This version, which I'm running on the original card on the original Super Nintendo hardware, this is the best way to experience the game. It's the way it was meant to be played. And it's pre-Cultural Ground Zero. See, the Mycidians have earned my esteem here. They were righteously angry, but they're showing mercy. They're showing virtue to a now humbled foe. So they're good people. All right. Let's trade up a bit. Wanna dress up? Oh wow. Do the Bard clothes do anything? Gotta keep these numbers in mind, chat. I think magic defense might have gone up a little bit. But anyway, our clothes look silly. Whereas leathers look cool. We're gonna keep it dressed like a biker. What is sinister? So what do you think? Is it time for the ruby ring yet? Probably not quite yet. Okay. Well, now it's time to build up our strength, because what's coming is going to be quite a challenge. So now that I know what I can get rid of... start getting rid of it. I do love that rod, but I think it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, just get rid of these. Colonel's right, they suck. Don't hold on to the arrows, though. Those are really good. So, yeah. Yeah, not getting heal potions. Pardon me while I do a little bit of housekeeping. Just short. Alright, good enough. So got a little bankroll there. Oh! Oh, I'm not just gonna pick up an extra guy cap and silver ring. You'll see what I'm gonna do. No. I am just going straight to the main course. I'm just skipping ahead. And the reason is because I can. Because I'm cheating. They were looking good. Alright. So it is 2 birds with 1 stone time. And I do mean birds. Let's use another little secret. Got a special leveling up point. Oh, man, is that satisfying. Make these tiny mages. She can equip a rod. Find out later. And just beat up the hedgehog. Apparently counters. Wonderful. Yes! Took his little head off. I love that sword. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. I actually think the ice rod is better for just finding the guys in the field around them. Might need to switch. Try that. No, no, Chad, you shut your mouth. You're getting fingers away from the keyboard. We are not letting Chuck Wendig touch this game. He's not going to localize this. Who knows? It might happen. Because yeah, that's what's really blackpilling is it's no talent. They're not even hacks. Okay, the current crop of Death Cold First Puppy darlings that get the big contracts, that they get to do localizations, like the Edge of Tomorrow guy, they're not even hacks, because a hack is basically a mercenary who does a workman-like job. They're just Antichrist proselytes. Okay, that was great. Anyway, let's do some duplicating. And some leveling. Cure duty, which makes sense because she's a white wizard. Ah, there we go. Your magic piece is pain. Thanks for the double XP. Okay. Here we go. Full set of Paladin armor. Here we come. Ooh. Right left hook. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's a nice chunk of change in XP. We're about to get a bigger chunk of change. So here you go. You want to see me exploit the game? Oh yeah. We're exploiting it like a rental car insurance policy. Yeah, fists still do damage. It's basically what Yang is doing. Back to the first Final Fantasy, the monk class called the Black Belt class here in the States is best unarmed. Like they can outdamage knights by the end of the game in Final Fantasy 1 with their bare hands. As is tradition. We should specify, monks in Final Fantasy 1 can outdamage knights using swords when they're unarmed. I know we're full, but hey. Steph has unlimited charges. Find a spot, de-equip, and beat him to death with our bare hands. But yeah, the damage equation for this game, if I remember correctly, is that unarmed attacks basically give you an attack multiplier of half your strength, and then weapons add multipliers, except for the claws, which only add like elemental status effects. And then bows and arrows and thrown weapons are weird. Oh, another dice 2 chat, that's nice. Oh, you learned the Peppa spell. Okay, well that's a good juncture to head back to town and enjoy our spoils. But first, duplicate the sword. Ah, beautiful. If I remember correctly, you really only need to make about 10 of these things before the whole set. Yeah, they're 1,000 gil, 1,000 gil a pop. That's nice. So yeah, we're halfway to the gauntlets. It'd be really cool if they're like a pot of healing, or if I could stay the inn for free. Oof. That kind of sucks. They got me over a barrel. Yeah, we can afford it. We have infinite black swords. So, we got that going for us. Yeah! Yeah, that might say anything will get you noggin jogging. I'll get you a bippin' and a boppin' and a hippin' and a hop. Casey and the Sunshine Band. And then when we have all our equipment, I'll show you where the real leveling up place is. Because one of the secrets of this game is there's an area around here where you run into enemies that normally aren't found until much later in the game, Toroya specifically. And they're in this one tiny, like, 4 sprite wide area. Cut him down, there's one guy left. One at a time. Ooh. It's quick. Not yet. Just a sword on that guy. Yeah, just got it. Chuck Wendig has proved that anyone can become a writer as long as they write politics. Kind of. It's not really a political consideration, though. There really are no politics anymore. Politics is the art and science of how best to, like, for a society to decide how best to organize itself for the common good, and that just doesn't happen anymore. So no, when I call them a death cult, I seriously mean it. Like, they are an aggressive, proselytizing, anti-Christian faith. So no, Chuck Wendig is not a... He's not an ideological hack. He's a satanic priest, basically. They probably deny believing in such fanciful concepts as his old Nick, but the devil's fine with his servants not believing in him. I mean, that's the greatest trick he pulled, right? Support of my contention. Look at the Little NAS video or Drag Queen Story Hour. There's nothing in the political sphere to account for that. There's nothing in it's unnatural. There's nothing in nature to account for it. Yeah, exactly. And exactly, Chad Wendig is a death cultist. His co-religionists. Look out for him. That's the deal. I mentioned it last time. You know, you're offered the poison chalice. You're offered the golden ticket. There are terms and conditions, and like any Faustian deal, they tell you the terms up front. They tell you what the price is going to be, but they hold up their end after a fashion. What does it profit a man to lead the world if he forfeit his soul in the process? Sounds like Wendig sadly might find out. We need to pray for him. Like the Mysidians. They're your enemies. And a lot of them have been duped. And we're working on like 3-4 generations now that just grown up marinating in corrupt culture. A lot of just plain unchurched heathens out there that don't know better. Notice that the white magic comes a bit slower. That's okay. He's doing a good job on heal control. Diligence to save, there we go. Yep, they open the doors for you. All you gotta do is kiss the ring. And get caught on tape visiting certain establishments. He'll direct you to provide them with blackmail material. Can't forget that. With stack on this one, people talk about a culture war. It's really not a war. Excuse me. In a war, you have both sides attacking and counterattacking, and occasionally scoring victories, and we just don't. I mean, really, the culture war happened. Yeah, the good guys lost. But, I mean, that's okay. There will be a time to mount a cultural, peaceful, of course, counteroffensive. But, like Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold him, when to fold him, when to walk away, and when to run. Right? You gotta know what to do with the hand you've got, and our hand is horrible. So we got to go into a rebuilding phase. This guy's gonna get paid. Oh well. Infinite charges on the cure staff, so I'm not worried. Yeah, there we go. Climbing that ladder. Oh, did I do it wrong? I think I flubbed that. Well, it's a good learning experience. But at least they're leveling up. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Big bad, like weird Archaeopteryx thing. Should work. Oh, didn't that time. Okay, it eventually will. And he's super susceptible to the Black Sword's insta-kill. You know, the Raven is. There it is. So you can reliably take him out with Cecil. I'm a big fan of the backgrounds in these field battle scenes. The mountains in the background mirrored the lake, and then just that little strip of like sand in the middle. Breaks up the monotony. I dig it. Okay. Let's do it right this time. Gotta remember, going to be duped is on the left. Yeah, like these guys aren't really petrifying. Might just be tired. Doesn't feel like it. I mean, his head is bowed there. It kind of looks like he's floating there asleep or nodding off. Because again, he's participating in the national. The cockatrice is participating in the national pastime of napping. Oh, there it is. Too soon. Now this will work out better. My Black Mage will be free. Done messing around. Oh, come on. This is kind of foreshadowing. I got 9 more of these, bird. Oh, there we go. Oh, a scrawny little bird neck. More XP for the important characters if you leave him a statue. Well, is it? Is XP split among the party? I thought everybody got the same amount. It would just give him less. I'm open to correction. Always willing to learn. There's the right one. Okay. Let's go for a little dopamine hit. Spread some of this money around. Okay. So... I can grab a couple things, but... I'm gonna save up for the Paladin Gauntlets. How can HP in and B? No need to waste 200 on the in. Might need to find a spot with a slightly higher counter rate though. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Alum can learn Meteo if you level him up enough. I've done it. It takes way longer than I'm willing to subject you guys to. But it's pretty crazy that he can just learn through grinding what Tella's on a quest for. So when I run into these formations, I should leave one normal imp alive for easier pummeling to death with my bare hands. So let's do that. Oh yeah, I saw all the shinies. Gotta get them all. Collect the whole set. Oh, that went pretty smooth. It is down to you, it is down to us. It is time. Split a glitch. Have fun and profit. Oh! And a whiff. Helen picks up the slack. Sorry, Helen the Great. He's got like a stage edition name. Oh, this power is real. I think he'd do well in Vegas, though. When you chat. Alright, one more. We should be able to get the gloves. It's Paladin gloves. Oh. Oh. Here's a quandary. Do I just kill the bird immediately with the black sword for the XP? Man, I think I'm gonna doom it. It'll take a minute. Let's see. Keep it from retaliating. I'm not too worried about my ability to finish this guy off. I have to resort to actual magic though. So light him up. With a little solar prominence arc. Fire 2. Almost held it. Yeah, let's do it again. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to show something cool. Here's our special ability. Other powers combined. I have a long wind up on this, but it's usually worth it. Oh, yeah. Twin magic. Good stuff. Okay. What's our hours? All hours. Can't use them yet. With our hours. Oh yeah. Let's see, what else do I need? Just a shield. Okay. Some upgrades for these guys. See? That didn't take too long. Reward. points are totally worth it. Oh yeah, Silver Ring way better than the Ruby Ring. Cecil gets nothing! All that hard work. Times the brakes. Oh yeah. Okay. That was great. Sell the excess. Yeah, looking good. Oh, good night, Roll. And don't forget to check out his stream on Friday. It's too bad because Roll's going to miss out on the secret grinding spot. So how many A10s do I have? Yeah, I think we're good on that. Oh, yeah. Get some Gear 2s. I'll blow the rest of my cash. Okay, let's leave it with that. Quick on the trigger there. Oh, okay. Feel much better about that. And yeah, we'll splurge and at the end take the kids to the pool, get the buffet, sleep on a nice downy pillow. Okay, then I'll show you the crazy advanced leveling up place. I think then we'll be ready to call it for the night. It's been a productive evening. It's been eventful, lots of good memories. Thanks for sharing in chat. Alright, let's see what bubbles everybody. Jacob's over 13. So, okay. I was just playing through my old save file where I was in my city a couple weeks ago. So I should be able to find this place. Kill. Ah, yeah. And it still does the base thing. See, they're even making you feel the Paladin trial for the game mechanics, because damn, I'm gonna miss that sword. Excuse me. Just a minor speed bump on my road to glory. Okay, so here's the mountain we're actually going through. We're not going to do that today. Alright, let's see how he handles this. Just a magic resistant. Oh, not so well. Systematically taking them apart. Oh yeah, chat, is this game good to write to? This game has punchy sound effects and rich, lush score. I don't know, is that a tiny mage or a midget mage? The latter. Chalk that up to another reason that this game couldn't get made today. Okay. Oh, I can't push it through there. I think I need to go the other way. Okay, yeah, it looks deceptive. We can actually put around that bit of coastline on the other side. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, I love that sword. It's red. Just menacing. Okay. Just need to go around this ridge. Go. What does this look like? Kill this guy. You can fit around that narrow pass, but you can't. Swooning for me, Chad. This is just that dashing. Isn't he dashing? He's dashing. Good night. So the first time didn't work. Now he's got the engine room. Now the pump is prime. The death pump. You'd have a job killing birds at the airport. This Black Knight thing doesn't work out. But Paladin thing. Okay. And... yeah, here we are! We are definitely starting to run into stuff we should not be at this point. Panther over there on the beach. It's a beach panther. Gotta watch out for those. Yeah, you never hear the sword swish swish that gets you. I don't even understand. What about these? Oh wow, that heals a lot. I'll be sparing with those. Yeah, 950. Ooh. 1,486 XP. So yeah. Just this in particular, this little like echelon here. Chevron-shaped deal. Right here's where you run into stuff you don't come up against until way later. to level really fast. Now, there's also another reason that I don't want to slow down Cecil's leveling at this point, and that's because coming up, we are of course going to have another party change as one does in this game, and the level of certain new characters that will be joining us will be set to what Cecil's level is at the time, so I actually want him as high as possible at that point. So there we go, both of the kids each gain a level. Oh, you wanted more white magic? That's always great. So yeah, I think we'll camp out right here. Use an A tent. And we're just a little over the 2-hour mark, so I think that's good. So there it is. There's your Final Fantasy IV fix for the night, chat. You have fun. Fun watching me kill giant birds and sand panthers. Tiny mages, I know I did. So the quest for redemption continues tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific. Thank you for joining me. Go ahead and do me a favor, just going down there. If you're not subscribed to Geek Gab yet, and you should be, fix that oversight, like, subscribe, click the bell icon so you're notified of new streams like tomorrow nights. We're going to be streaming up through Thursday according to plan. I think this plan attempts are working out well. Then we'll take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off and come back next week on Monday. And again, if you like this genre of science fantasy with some haunting, melancholic, and even at times horrific vibes to it, then you'll read Ethereal, First Book in My Warning Soul Cycle, which you can purchase at the link in the show notes. And if you're just joining us, please go back and check out our first 3 Final Fantasy IV streams. You can find a link to each previous one in the show notes of each. So, that should take care of housekeeping. Good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here at the same time